Whoa. Oh, wait, hold on. Whoa. How's it going, everyone? I'm back. Welcome back. Sorry for my fucking I don't know. I feel like things are weird. My tabs crashed, and so the intro music went away. Um, but that's fine. Anyway, hello. What's up? We're back. Welcome back. Hopefully, you are all having a good day. My day is also going pretty well. So yeah, what's going on? I don't know. Let's check the news real quick. I guess let me hold on. Bam. Okay, there we go. Let's do that first. All right. Oh, weird. Hello. Are we back? Yeah, we are. Oh God, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, how's it going? We're back. Welcome back. Hopefully, you are all having a good day. I have already said this. My bad. Sorry. I am. I don't know. I'm a bit disoriented today. I do apologize. Hopefully, things will get better as we progress through today. All right. What did we do last time? Let's talk about that first. Let's do that. All right. So last time on Sunday, we played some more Terraria. Um, I don't think did we fight any boss? Oh yeah, we did. Right at the end, we beat uh the King Slime King. Um, very easy. By that point, I already had molten armor, so I was like way outclass. I was outclassing him in the armor department, and I had the volcano, so I was also outclassing him in the uh, what's it called? In the melee damage department. So yeah, it was relatively easy to beat him, and I didn't even use any potions. So that if that must say something, especially since it is expert mode. I feel like a lot of the bosses require at least some sort of preparation. I did fight him in my what's it called? My arena that I built. So I did have the passive regeneration from the campfires, but not bad. But for the most part, it was like getting prepared because last time we beat who was it again? Brain of Cthulhu, and that gave me the access to the pickaxe, which was well good enough to mine for the molten ingots. And so I made molten ingots, and I got myself a molten pickaxe. And then from then on, you know, I tried to give myself the full set, and I did manage to do that. We also the meteorite also fell down, so we went and harvested that as well. We'll maybe continue that later today. Um, because what is it? Currently, the games that we're playing a little bit of Soulframe, but it's mostly because of like the recent update, and then they also had like a Halloween update, which apparently is going to go on until the next major update, Preludes 12. It's on Preludes 11 at the moment, which if you speculate, I we assume it's gonna come out like December because like otherwise the Halloween update's gonna be going through the sort of like typical winter time, and that doesn't really make a lot of sense. But who knows? Um, I guess it's very bold of them to be like, this is going to end in the next episode, in the next update. So it kind of like sounds like they know what they're doing. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah. Oh damn, what is going on? Um, what am I saying? What am I saying? Oh. Um, so yeah, we've been playing that. We've also been playing a little bit of Duet Night Abyss because it is the new cool thing currently out. Um, I'm still not. I still am not like 100% sure how I feel about it. Um, because what is it? The gameplay is all right. Like it's not like it doesn't suck. I feel like I don't know. I feel like WoW has like superior combat mechanics a lot of the times. But I do kind of prefer. I mean, I haven't. I'm not at the level yet to be able to like actually fully start like farming for characters and stuff like that. And I'm kind of saving my currency to farm for like a character because I've been seeing a lot of things of like, oh, this character's not the best, this and this or the other. Um, so I want to choose a character that I like and that looks cool, but also performs decently, so I don't suffer because I end up trying to get a character that sucks at the end of the day. Um, yeah, but yeah, I do prefer the way the sort of like I don't know getting the characters works. The fact that you don't have to do a gotcha and you could just earn them through excessive grinding, mind you, but still earn them. I do prefer that, TBH. I think it's a lot more user friendly. But then I'm like, I'm not even playing Wuwa much recently, and then it's like, do I want to invest time into this? Like, I don't know. I'm having like, I start to really think about like what I should invest time into. Um, or maybe that's like the wrong way to look at it, because like I'm supposed to be playing these games for fun, but in my mind I'm like, do I want to invest time into this? Like, I don't know if that's the best way to be looking at games. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But the sounds of it, it sounds like I'm playing these games not for fun, but just to play them. Um, which might be the issue, TBH. Maybe that's what's wrong. I don't know. Anyway, enough talking about other shit. Let's talk about current shit. I wanna let's get started with Revy, and we could talk about a few things. So I want to talk about number one. I want to talk about TikTok and the fact that over the weekend I mentioned that I was going to stream on TikTok. And I'll talk about how that is going at the moment. We'll talk about the overlay patch notes, which at the moment there isn't any patch notes, but there's a reason for that, which we'll go over. And then finally, tomorrow is the first Godot Wednesday that we're doing. It's gonna happen once every 2 weeks, so we're gonna still be working in Blender mostly, but just like once every 2 weeks, we'll work on in Godot, specifically the overlay. Um, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Cause what is it? At the moment, I've had another block in the road of the things I want to implement, but I'll talk about that as we progress today. Anyway, let's talk about this shoe. All right. So I think where I left off on this shoe last time was that I'm not. All right. I think the top bit has to be flat. Like, do I have a shoe nearby? Hold on. I mean, I have shoes nearby, but maybe it's fine actually. I don't know. I think the way I was thinking about it was is maybe not the best. Or maybe I guess when you're not wearing this shoe, because what is it? I'm looking at this part here and at how I'm like, it kind of just like goes up, and I'm thinking of like flattening this out like that kind of, but then I'm like, sure, it looks like that when you're not wearing the shoe, but maybe when you're wearing the shoe, it does stretch out over the foot. So maybe it's fine as it is. What was I gonna say? Yeah, all right. So the shoe is coming along, I think, nicely, but there is a big issue with it. And the big issue is that currently it's too big, lengthwise. Height-wise, it's about where it should be using this reference, this side reference that I have for her. Now, the shoe reference is not perfect. Tall-wise, it is. Like, the bottom of the foot, top of the foot. I can match that. The issue is the length of it, because it does look, because we are able to see the front of the shoe. It does indicate that she's slightly turned the tip of the shoe towards our direction, which means that it's not the best guide for the length of her shoe. Now, obviously, I'm following the length of this shoe here, which is in the style of her shoe. The issue is that I'm pretty sure it's a male size, and not only that, but I'm pretty sure it's like on it's leaning towards one of the big sizes. I think when I looked on the website for like the actual size of the shoe, it didn't tell me what size was pictured in the image. Not that it mattered, because I don't even know what shoe size she is. So it's not like I could use it as a guide. But basically, we need to shrink the shoe down. Um, I'm happy with the tallness of it, and the issue is I don't know if I should shrink it down now or if I shrink it down later, because I can't just like select it all and shrink it down, because I do like the height that it's at. And so when I start working on the height, I'm gonna have to bring this in but keep this the same, and everything else in between has to be the same as well. So maybe it might be better to do it now. And I have to kind of like guesstimate a little bit on the sizing, because what is it? Like I said, it is turned a bit, so it in perspective, it's smaller than it actually is. Um, but what is it? I do need to bring this back. This back heel bit needs to be smaller. Um, and then obviously this entire bit here also has to be sort of shrunken down a bit. I wonder if I can just like shrink it down along the y-axis, but that makes it kind of snubby, or like kind of like, I don't know. Is that like a wait? Hold on. Whoops. It still might work though. And then like, why bring it back? Like maybe, because I needed to like, hold on. I need to decide like how big I want her like shoe to be. Because obviously, like I said, I can't use the reference because she's slightly turned. Now, I believe the foot, if you look at her body remesh, the foot is in the size of the shoe currently. Now, I could maybe um make it fit this foot. Where's the shoe? Is it this one? Yeah. I could make it maybe fit this foot in the sizing department. Um, because then what would that mean? That would mean I'd have to break it down quite a bit, because it has to like basically go here. Or maybe, maybe the better thing to do is to, here, we'll make a copy of this because I want to keep the old one. But maybe the best thing to do is to shrink this down to fit this foot. Kind of. It's not gonna be perfect. Um. Oh wait, let me hide this. It's kind of distracting. Cause like obviously like this doesn't curve down as well. But in terms of like sizing, let's see. Like that's pretty good, I guess, in terms of sizing. And then I could use this as the guide for um where how the shoe should look. And I could try to, the length will stay the same. This bit will stay the same, but the maybe like the opening and this like curvature might shrink a bit. In all honesty, in hindsight, I probably should have done this like earlier because like moving all these bits, all these points into position is probably going to be very hard, and it's probably going to lose its shape. Um, but we'll see how it goes. What is this though? Oh, this is before I added the bottom. Uh, I think the reason why I kept this was because I am kind of trying to make the top of the shoe line up with the amount of like vertices on the leg. And I think this is before I started adding loop cuts that went against that idea. We'll keep it. Why not? How accurate do you want or need to be with the shoe size? You could estimate foot size from character height, then throw in some random factor for stylization reasons. I mean, yeah, I just want to make sure that the shoe doesn't look weird. Because at the moment, the shoe's very big for her foot, I feel like. The way it currently is right now, that's like an insanely big shoe. This is like clown shoes compared to like her body. Um, but yeah, I think she does have an official height. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. But yeah, I haven't considered that actually. Height 165.6 centimeters. I don't know where this information comes from. There's a source actually. Let me see. Her height is shown on the anime character SETI. See other selection by Remy Images. Oh, it's included in her reference images. Okay. Then I must have it, right? Hold on. It must be in one of. Oh, I don't have it on. Hold on. Front ref? No, I mean, it might be this one here. But I can't read. Unless it's like they pull it up in actual numbers. No. Anyway. Um. Yeah, anyway. How does that work then? Is there like a calculator for it? Uh. Height to foot size ratio. There's a ratio. Approximate height to foot size ratio is about 1 to 6.6, or that foot length is roughly 15% of height. But this is the AI overview, so I don't know how like accurate that is. Um, oh, all right, height centimeters. Her wiki is insanely big. What the hell? Why does she have so much wiki? So much text. Mm, 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 mm. All right, just to what is it? What the fuck? Um, just to put it in what am I trying to say? In a metric I can understand. That's about five 5 foot 2 inches in height. In this calculator that I'm using, her foot size, or is this shoe size? Additional shoe and height metrics. Her shoe size is a 9.7 in US, or a 10.7 in the UK, or an 8 in the EU, 8.1. Uh, Oh wait, hold on. Let me check something. Okay. So then it's saying that her shoe length would be 24.84 centimeters. Now I could either round this up or down to make it easier. But I guess that's where like the stylization choice comes in, where I could choose for her shoes to be like either a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller based on this average. Uh, what is it? If I had to use her reference, what would you say? What would you say? I honestly can't. Honestly, can't say anything. Um, I can't tell straight off the images the average shoe length. It seems like something maybe some other people might be able to do. Some weirdos. Hmm. All right. Um. All right. Let me make a plane so that we can wait. Hold on. So we could like see exactly how much. How much was it again? 24.84 centimeters looks like. I think I'm counting in meters at the moment. 23.5 centimeters. Is that near what you found? Yeah. I got 24.84 centimeters. So I think mine's like on the high end, I guess. But yeah, Zach. Oh shit! Ow! Hit my elbow on my desk. Also, foot versus shoe length. Yeah, you might. Yeah, you might actually be talking about her foot length, or as mine might be talking about her shoe length, which is a bit different. Oh, so yeah. Hello, Burley. How are you? Yeah, I'm using meters. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. All right. So I think I could use the ruler. Okay, that's 2 meters, so that's insanely too big. I need to bring this down. Okay, I guess the length doesn't really matter too much. Okay, that's too small. Or actually, can't I? If I like do this and then extrude it out. Oh yeah, I could choose how many meters. Should have done that from the start. So about that, I guess. Oh shit! Whoops! What did I just do? I just dragged something. It seems. What is it? Hold on. Free assets from Fab. Some other good environmental assets. One free asset by Kibeshu. good as it is. If we compare this to this reference, me, it feels small. Then again, I guess this reference isn't. This reference might not be scaled, and she probably isn't scaled to her height. I usually do that at the end, but I might have to do it now so that I can get this right. Mm, 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 mm. All right, hold on. Uh, 5, 6. That's the height that she should be at. Assuming, what is it? Assuming everything is right. The issue is, okay, I'm gonna have to like scale all the references down as well. But I could scale it based off of the center point. Oh god, a lot of these I need to like rename a lot of these because a lot of these are like really bad. They're like just called empty. They have like no I have no idea what's in them. Um Whoops. Feed stream. Shoe acting. Shoe front view. All these are duplicates also. Shoe side view. Oh one. Wait, what is this one? Can't even see. Was this like the bottom? Oh yeah. Shoe bottom view. Um. Oh yeah. View. And then this is. Okay, this is the. Shoe side view. 3. All right. What else do we have here? We have the heel. Oh, that's right. Okay, okay, yeah. And then we have a plane. I think this plane was to like. Is this the plane that I just made? This might be the plane that I just made. I think it is. Did I hide it? I guess I did. True. Oh, but I don't want to. I don't want to scale this one down because this one's correct. Shoe size. Scale everything down but that one. What is this? Ooh, wait, what? Okay, I might delete these because I think these just will make me confused. Oh, this is the right one. Right one. And then we have shoe. All right, so I just have to select everything except the right one. Oh, okay, you know what? Yeah, just, oh wait, just select everything. All the references too. And then deselect the right one. And then scale off of 3D cursor. And then we scale it all down. I should probably bring this closer in actually. Hold on. Do it like that. All right. Is there anything else I shouldn't scale down? I shouldn't scale down. No, everything else is fine, I think. Oh, sure. Whoops. All right, wait, hold on. Let me extrude inward like this. So then we can combine there. Oh, you can't even see it though. Okay, hold on. I need to a little bit of hair sticking out. It's like whatever. But let's do it again. Where is it? Right one. Sure. Okay. So that's her actual height that she's supposed to be. And so if we look at her shoe size, oh yeah, we could like hide some of these now because some of these we don't need anymore. We need to start cleaning things up a little bit because they're not the best. So if we match this with the reference, the original reference, the original side reference, then it actually works out. It's a little bit taller, but that's good because like I said earlier, she does slightly have her foot turned to the side facing us. So it's not a very like correct sizing. So this actually works out for shoe size. I'm using what's it called? I'm using the number that I have. Was it again? It was 24.84. Oh shit. 4284. That kind of works. I wonder if she were to unturn this foot, would it be a bit longer though? Should I scale up maybe by a little bit? Um, because what is it? Apparently her shoe size is 9.7, but I think at least in America, you could only really get shoe sizes from like 9, like either a whole number or a whole number and a half. So she would, in theory, wear a size 10 shoe. Wait, oops. So if we look up a US size 10 shoe in centimeters, now obviously it varies, most likely. Um, 25.9 to 26.4. 25.9. If we go off the smallest one, that is a little bit more. Hold on. Oh wait, no, it'd be. Okay. Yeah. 25. 9. Did I do that right? What the fuck? Okay, hold on. I did not do that right. I prefer that better, I think. Hold on. Hmm. Okay, so we have to shrink the shoe down to this while keeping the height. Now, actually, we might just be able to, like, select all this and then shrink it down. That might actually work. Revy's exact shoe size. Yeah, it's not officially documented. Based on her height, 5'5" build, estimated shoe size would likely be around a woman's size 7 to 8.5. That is smaller. Because what did I have it at? I had her at. What's it called? It's saying here that her shoe size would be 9, which is like way higher than 8.5. I wonder why that is. Hmm. I don't know. I do prefer the size it is right now, because if you go off of the reference, I feel like this size fits better. But I guess we'll see. I don't know. I'd have to like scale it down first and see how it looks on her leg. Wait, is this the right one? Wait, no, this isn't even the right one. It's this one. Yeah, that one looks fine. That would be foot length for sizes, for size 7. 24.5, 24.8. Oh, for 8, I see. 25.4. What did I have it at right now? I think I have it at. Oh, I guess, I don't know, weird. Because I looked up US sizes, size 10, and it's saying that a size 10 is 25.9, which Copilot is saying it's a size 8.5. That's strange. But I guess that works out then. I guess the shoe size doesn't matter. It's more. I'm going off of basically the length, which 25.9 is what I'm going for at the moment. Ow. But I think going 25.4, 25.9 isn't that big of a difference. I don't think. All right, let me delete this. because it's kind of in the way now. But yeah, thank you for the suggestion. Honestly, it makes a lot of sense that I do it this way instead of however other way I was doing it. Let me delete this. I don't need to say more. Let's hide the stuff that I'm not using. Okay. But yeah, all right, good stuff. Honestly, very good suggestion because honestly, I was just gonna eyeball it, which maybe would have not been the best idea. This idea is like way better, I think, in hindsight. All right, hold on. I guess that means I could take this picture of the side view, which is where is it? Is it this one? Yeah, I could take this picture and try to match it with the new length that I have here, and then I could uh play around with the sizing or with the topology now that I've resized it to fit. I guess I should keep that in mind. Just like use real life stuff because I guess it is based off of real life at the end of the day. Uh, all right, that seems good. So we need to shrink it down to this, which is quite a drastic change. But although it's not perfect, obviously, because hmm, I don't know. We'll see. Because what is it? If I were to shrink this down, I think it might even like fit topology wise. Let's see. Yeah, if I shrink this down, it does fit topology wise, but this still needs to be like as tall as it is. And then what is it? Side reference. Like I guess the issue with that is that like obviously I need to make it flow like it does in the reference. So I guess I need to like bring this up a bit to match the this side reference from the actual reference sheet. All right, so that's what I'll do. I'll follow the real life shoe a little bit more. Although I think for the most part it's like pretty spot on. But I do need to bring it up a bit so that it matches more of the side view, or it matches more of the official reference. Because otherwise, it's gonna look a bit weird. I feel like the numbers are slightly off Wikipedia's shoe size. She doesn't even tie her shoes. Yeah, right. How unsafe. She's a mercenary. She's like shooting guns and like performing acrobatics, and she's gonna have her shoes tied. She's gonna fall over. Yeah. Okay. I think that's decided. So for the most part, the topology is still the same after scaling it down, but I do need to bring some stuff up to match the side topology. Maybe also move it like that so they're not too close together. All right. Hold on. I need to hold on. I need to check something real quick. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, okay. Hmm. Let me see. Oh wait, hold on. Let me wait. Wait. Yeah, let me check something. Hold on. I'll be right back real quick. Oh, real quick. What? BRB. Hello, we're back. All right, sorry. I also forgot to put the music. Whoops, let me do that. Sorry, today's been a bit of a disorienting day. All right. Sorry, I was gonna talk about. Wait, let me check that actually. Let's see. Okay. Okay. What was I gonna say? I was gonna talk about streaming to TikTok because I mentioned that we were going to potentially do that today. And I was also going to talk about the overlay a bit more today, especially since tomorrow I plan on doing the Godot stream for the first time. So, obviously, I wanted to talk about that a bit. I wonder if I should just like drag this up. Wait, oops. Maybe. Because what is it? Do we need this side reference anymore? Hold on. Not really. Like everything else from here on up, I think I'm gonna use her actual reference for where things should be. I think the side reference did a good job, or the actual shoe reference did a good job of showing me like the general shape. But now I'm gonna focus on how it looks here. I feel like this needs to be snubbed up a bit. Like I need to push. Whoops, what am I doing? What am I selecting? I need to push like this up. Maybe question mark? Or maybe it's fine. Oh yeah, it's fine, I think. Never mind. Alright, so what was I gonna say? So yeah, I was going to stream on TikTok today, but it's gonna be a while, because what is it? I set up how it works, kind of, in OBS. There's a plugin you can download. Didn't I say I was also maybe gonna add this here? I don't know. Am I gonna do that? I don't know. Did I? All right. Yeah. The idea was that I was going to stream also on TikTok today, but I came across a few issues. Number one, you have to apply to be able to stream on TikTok. Big Book. Oh wait, what? Oh wait, I could hide a few things. And so I did that earlier today, and I apparently got rejected, which makes sense, I guess, because what is it? The only things you need to apply are you need to tell them your primary like streaming area, which is like Twitch for me, obviously. You need to tell them how many views you get, which is like, they give you a few options, but the option that I chose was like less than 10, because that makes sense. You have to send proof this is your account, which like in the video that I was following talking about like how to set this entire thing up, all you need to do is like send a screenshot that you're able to like edit. Wait, oops, let me remove this. You're able to edit the stream. And then what else? I think that's it. and then agree to like, I guess, the terms of service or whatever. But that's like obvious. I feel like, no, duh, you need to agree to their terms of service. And so I did that, and it was under review for a little bit, and then it said I got rejected. So I was like, oh, they probably rejected me because I only have one video posted on my TikTok. It has like 2 views on it, as far as I'm aware, and they both might be mine. I have no followers. I'm not following anyone, so I kind of look like a bit of a bot account, TBH. So I don't blame them for rejecting me like that. I probably come off as very sketchy, TBH. Actually, hold on. So yeah, I reapplied, and that's currently under review right now. Hopefully, I get access to it. Because if not, I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to like, because what is it? I do have some videos that I've posted on my Twitter page of like showcasing the characters that I've made. I don't have like any sort of like engagement videos, like me talking in it or anything like that. But maybe this is like a sign that I actually need to like maybe make some of those videos, at least to build, because I think like it doesn't like outrightly say it, but it might decide on whether or not you get in or not if you have like a decent following or something like that, which I guess makes sense. But I do not have a decent following, at least on TikTok. I kind of just made the TikTok page randomly, just to post that like one video that I posted, and then not again. I've looked into Kick, not really, TBH. I know those are like the names that I saw when it came to like multi-streaming. It was Twitch, YouTube, which makes sense. I might also do that. But the main one was TikTok, because that has like the most reach out of all of them. But YouTube obviously makes sense. I might do that. Stream to my VOD channel, so I don't have to like move my VODs from Twitch to YouTube, and then Kick. But I have no clue about Kick. TBH. Should I? Oh yeah, you know what? I actually need to move this. Oh wait, I guess. Hold on. I don't have to follow this to the T. Like this doesn't have to line up, and this doesn't have to line up, because, like I said, she is slightly rotated. But I do feel like I am going to move this a bit. Maybe this too, actually. Move this a little back. Because then that allows me to move this back as well. But yeah, I'm using a plugin called that sort of like promotes, or not promotes, but like encourages multi-streaming. It's called, what's his name? Atom. And it allows you to link multiple accounts to be able to multi-stream. But TikTok is a bit of a weird one, because you need like a stream key to be able to like stream, and that requires you to like have like a big following, at least like I think it was like over 100 followers, and you have to like also, I guess, get a certain amount of views or something like that. But the way I'm doing it allows me to just apply with what I got, and so hopefully it works out. I don't know. I guess I'll have to wait and see how well I'm received in that regard. Um, mm, 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 mm. What the hell? I feel like I'm getting notifications, but I'm not. Um. So yeah, there's a few things with that because what is it? The plugin allows me to have a vertical view that I'm able to update, and so I started working on that a little bit. Because what is it? I've looked at a few TikTok streams that have popped up on my For You page. I'm not sure what's like better, to have like a very zoomed in version of Blender where all you could see is like the center area, which is usually like where I work most of the time. That's like the most important bit. Or some people also just like show the entire screen. But obviously, if you look at that on TikTok, it's gonna be like very small. But maybe that's fine. Maybe people are okay with that. I've seen it be done. I also want to add the little goblin character that I've made, and I have but what is it? But then I have to, I can't just like capture the current goblin that I have on screen because obviously like the background doesn't really work too well on a vertical sense. So maybe this isn't the best idea, but I decided to make another window within the Godot overlay that I have that is specifically to be captured by the vertical view, which will only have a magenta background to alpha key out and then the goblin. But I'm having issues with it, specifically with the whole like microphone picking it up, because for some reason, I don't know why, but when I have the original goblin and this new one that's for the vertical view, when I have both of them, it doesn't pick up my mic, or like, yeah, the whole like idea that I had to reset the mic so that the delay on the shape keys sort of gets reset a bit. That entire bit like doesn't work, and it kind of like fucks it up. I don't know why. It's very, very odd. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I still need to figure that out. Um, but it doesn't matter right now because like I'm not even accepted, so I can't even like test it out or anything, or like figure out what would be best. Uh, hmm. So yeah, that's one of the things. You try animation try. You can clamp mic input from it to. Oh really? The way I've been doing it, which maybe isn't the best idea, is, what is it? I grab the mic volume, and then I edit the shape key, the mouth opening shape key, based on, you know, how loud I get or whatever. I mean, you could see the outcome right now. And so, you know, it changes it based on the volume. Which seems to work pretty all right. At least for now. um, but yeah. That's what is it? That's currently what I got. But it might be better if I do use, because I still need to do that. Sorry, I've been like, that is one thing on the list of things I need to actually look into, the automation, and I've brought it up, of course, how I actually need to look into it. But I've been like a bit busy with like all the other things that I'm trying to implement, that I haven't actually like taken too much of my time to actually look into that. Um, that's my bad. Um. But yeah, so what else? So that's like the whole like TikTok situation. Hopefully next time I'll be approved. If I'm not approved, which they don't really tell me why they don't approve. That's also like a bit of an issue. But maybe we'll stream to like YouTube instead, and then just like, I don't know. I guess I'll make more of an effort to post on TikTok so I could get more of a following. So that hopefully, with more of a following, I'd get approved to be able to do the streams. Basically set to ignore value after cut curtain length in there. It's done with character running action for controller. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. What is it? Because I haven't looked into it. I have no clue where to even begin with that. TBH. Wait, oops. So I'm not too sure what the sort of best sort of approach would be for that sort of thing. But what is it? Like I said, we'll be doing a Godot stream tomorrow. So if you guys wanna look at how I do things and maybe provide suggestions, then you'll be able to do it tomorrow. I have not used the animation tree in Unity. That's also an issue. Because I haven't used the animation tree in Unity, I have no clue how it works inside of Godot either. I have not used it in Unreal either. What is it? When I did work with Unity and Unreal, I was working in 2D, and maybe I wasn't doing it right either back then. I didn't really touch animation trees. I don't think I even got to the animation portion. I was working mostly with the code, not really like the sort of art aspect of it. It's probably like the best, you know. Like, why change it? Why change what already works, you know? And I guess it makes it easier to like move from one to the other if they're all the same. In theory, you know. Oops. I was thinking of adding another loop cut here. Whoops. Another loop. Because what is it? It does get kind of spacious up here. And I think there was no reason to back then, but maybe there is now that I've moved it up higher. But yeah, what else were we gonna talk about? The overlay. Now with the overlay, wait, the overlay isn't working, is it? Wait, what? The messages aren't showing up on the overlay. Was that always the case? Why did it take me until right now to notice that? What the hell? Why is that? That's so weird. What? Whatever. I'm not fixing it. What, how strange. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why. That's weird. Anyway, what was I even saying? So yeah, last time we left off on overlay talk. I was trying to fix the issue that long messages span or they're very big on the turtle text thing that I have, and so they cover up the screen, and it's very messy and doesn't look very good, and I have to like personally go in and delete the messages so they don't take up too much of the screen. And so what is it? The idea that I had was that I would check the size of the text box, and then if it was over a max size that I would put in, then I would reduce the font size, and then I guess I would assume that after reducing the font size, it would scale the box downwards because it's made to expand based on the text size. And then I would continuously reduce the font size until it got underneath this max value that I've selected. And I tried to do that yesterday, and it just wouldn't work because for some reason, I don't get why, but when I went to get the size of the box, it would print out the size of the box before it even changed, which is like weird, okay? But then every time I would send a message, it would always show the size of the box with an extra 0 on it. So what is it? The size of the box is like 46 pixels minimum. That's like the minimum size. And for some reason, no matter how much text I put in, it would then print out 460 as the size of the box. And I was like, this is clearly wrong because I'm putting different messages in and they're varying in sizes. But for some reason, it keeps on printing out that the size of the box is 460 for no reason. And I couldn't figure out why it was doing that. And it was honestly pissing me off a little bit because I couldn't like understand what was wrong with it. So yeah. What'd you say? There's something to say some of the game I'm working on. I wasted 1 month making Dash. I cried. I did all my code. Later, one of my buddies from work told me about root animation. That's what it feels like. Because what is it? Especially as someone who doesn't know much, being told like a better way to do it will set me back a bit. But I'm kind of just like, whatever, you know? I'm doing it my way. It might not be the most optimal way, but I'll fix it at later. At the moment, I'm more concerned with that it works. And I could worry about making it better another day, another time. But yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, that's what I was dealing with yesterday. I couldn't make it work, and so that's why there's no patch notes today on that regard. Because I just couldn't make it work for the life of me. I don't know why. Wait, I don't need these anymore. But yeah, it was just annoying. Not knowing what was wrong and being like, this shouldn't be the case. That was like the thing that was, I guess, the most annoying bit, was that if I'm reading what I wrote down right, this shouldn't be working the way it is. Like, it should be telling me what the size of the box is, but it's like trolling me. It's like, it's not giving me the right size. It's giving me the original size with an extra 0 attached to it. And I feel like that that part was like the most infuriating part about the entire bit. Not being able to figure that out. But yeah, I'll continue working on it later today. I don't know why my messages are not popping up on my overlay. That's so weird. Was it not able to connect to Twitch? Because what is the mouth stuff works. So the oh god. Like I said, today has been a bit of a disorienting day. I have no clue what's going on. Things do not feel like they're making sense. And I blame yesterday for that. I blame the outcomes not making sense on why things are so weird today. But yeah, anyway, we'll see. Tomorrow. We'll do the Godot stream. Because what is, I already talked about how the overlay works. I already showed it off. So I think the main focus is going to be on fixing the things that I'm trying to implement right now. Or if I could get them fixed before tomorrow's stream, we could work on, because what is it? I wasn't looking at animation tree stuff last time. I was looking at, maybe it's better to like look at the animation tree stuff first before I looked at the thing that I looked at recently, which was like setting up a behavioral tree for potential NPCs or NPC-like characters. Alright, what am I doing? I feel like I have been a bit distracted by what I've been talking about a little bit. But I've lost the plot a little bit on what I'm working on. TBH. But I don't know. I don't know. And then I guess think back and I'm like, maybe I should focus on Blender stuff again. Maybe I'm focusing too much on this overlay stuff. I'm like primarily a Blender focused streamer. And here I am worrying about Godot. It's fine though. I'm enjoying it. And that's what matters most, I think, at the end of the day. But yeah, hopefully... I mean, probably not. What am I saying? I was gonna say, hopefully my explanations make sense, but unless you're seeing what I'm seeing, they probably don't. Probably just sounds like mad rambling. But it's fun to talk about, even if it doesn't make much sense without actually seeing what I'm talking about. What am I doing? Because I think the reason why I kind of wanted to add an extra loop kit here and here, or maybe it'd be better to do it here. Oh, I know you can't really do that. I could try to maybe snake it. But that would break, wouldn't it? Yeah. What was I saying? The reason why I was thinking of doing a loop kit, whoops, not there, here and here, is because I was thinking of adding this part here, the whatever it's called. And the way I wanted to do that was by extruding this up. But then I'd need this to like come in to like cover it. And the way I guess I wanted to do that was by potentially extruding this and connecting it here. So it'd be the side bits here. But it might just be too messy. I don't know. I could also scale this like that. But it still needs to be covered up. Or it might just be better to just like keep it disconnected. Or maybe not disconnected, but maybe bring it down a little bit. Maybe not that much, but just a little bit. So it's still connected. Maybe it's fine actually. Hold on. Yeah. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Feels a bit late to ask or say that. But yeah. Ooh, are you gonna do are you gonna do a playthrough of it? I honestly haven't played Cyberpunk. Because what is it? I bought into like into the idea that it was bad at launch. Because I guess technically it was, you know. Can't really like deny that. But obviously it's shapened up a bit since then. Oh yeah, this is DLC, right? I guess it's good, you know. At least you got your money's worth now that it's been fixed up. Because what is it? It does feel kind of like... It feels kind of bad nowadays when a new game comes out. You have to be worried about if it's even gonna like run well, or if it's gonna have like any game-breaking bugs. I mean, I already don't buy a lot of like AAA titles anymore. That's just because I feel like a lot of indie games are just way better for a lot cheaper price. Get more bang for your buck. Why is it bad if people made it? It's 20 bugs, a big plus once. No police. There's not 90% of bugs people were chilling. Yeah, I guess you know. It's like it's all dependent on what people's systems sometimes. Let me bring back the body so I can see how this looks. Look, you want to curve it with the leg, maybe, or something like that. Huh. Huh. But yeah, obviously you hear a lot better stuff about the game now. That's good. Good stuff. But yeah, what is it? I was planning on playing a little bit of Terraria today. I mean, technically we still can a little bit, but I do have to end it a bit. But I do have like a time I have to end it at 7:30. So I won't be able to play for too long. I heard it good. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Oh, sorry. Oops, I didn't mean to keep these. Do I want to do that? Yeah, because what is it? What's the detail? I'm gonna draw on. What is it? The back bit. The like bits on the sides where I guess like you would see like ridges on her shoes. I'm gonna I guess try to alpha those out. Although I don't know how that's gonna work too well with also coloring in the bottom. But I guess we'll see. Color the back bit, color the stripe above, this little bit here, the creases. I might want to crease it up a bit though. Specifically around the back. Or around like this area here. And then yeah, the shoelace holes I'm gonna draw on. I guess the only thing that I need to make personally is the shoelaces. But what is it? When I made Cosmo, because what is it? Last time I was working on this shoe. I looked at Cosmo's shoe because that's what I used. That was the last time I put shoelaces on a shoe. And I made them using a curve. Then I added geometry to. But I honestly don't have to do that. I could just make a plane and color it in the color of the shoelace and use that because that's way easier and a lot less, I don't know, a lot less vertices than making basically like a loop, a tube for each of the what's it called? What am I even saying? Shoelaces, that's what I was trying to say. Sorry, I'm like getting my words mixed up. I don't know what's going on. Things really are not going too well. Hey! Hello. Thank you for the raid. How's it going? How's it going? Oof. It's a shame, what's it called? It's a shame my overlay broke. I don't know what happened to it. It, like, didn't connect to Twitch. It should have done something when someone raided, but it's broken right now. I need to fix it. But yeah, how's it going? Hello, hello. Revy's going good. I'm still working on the shoes. But I got the general shape down. And most of the detail is going to be drawn on. So I don't have to worry too much about, like, doing that all myself. I'm doing alright. Pretty alright. But yeah. How was your stream? I saw that you're working on a new character. Are they also from Made in the Abyss? They look like it's like the same art style. Damn, that's like back to back. Because yeah, soon you'll have like the entire cast to animate something with it. Do some animation with that. Yeah, right. I usually try to space out the characters that I make from like choose different animes. But yeah, hopefully that went well. How am I gonna do this? Because I can't add a loop cut here. Then it goes all the way down there. I guess I maybe brought this up too much or too quickly. Hold on. I'm gonna have to adjust the positioning of some things. But yeah, thanks for the raid. I'm glad everything's going well with you. Yeah, because I want it this low. I might also have to adjust the spacing of these now that I've moved it back down. Let's see. Actually, I'm not going to do that. Because what is it? I want to add some lumpiness to this bit here. A little bit. What the hell? Oh wait, I need to add a what's it called? Oops. I need to add a loop cut here too. Oh yeah, I can show her off. Sorry, I keep on forgetting to do that. I'm like so focused. But yeah, we're getting the clothes done at the moment. But the head, the hair, I still need to do her hair down. That version of her. But I'm like delaying that a little bit because I don't want to do hair. I think I'll do it after I'm done with the body. Or not the body, sorry, the clothing. Thank you. I'm trying very hard. It's very difficult. I feel like I should move this up. Now looking at her legs, it's like too far back. Maybe it's fine. I feel like the leg should be like more centered, like there. Oh. What was I doing? Oh yeah. I was going to add. How should I do this? Because what is it? I'm gonna add a loop cut here. I guess technically I don't have to do that, but you know, I'll keep it. Because I want to add a little lump. a little lump over here. Oops. Yeah, I was playing. What's it called? I was playing Terraria. I'm doing the playthrough of that, right? It is an expert mode, and the map is big, so it's like taking me a little bit of time. I'm probably like, there's this one guy on TikTok. Speaking of like Terraria, there's one guy on TikTok who like spins a wheel, and he like tries to get an item, a random item, as fast as possible. Wait, let's not do that. And it's crazy to see how like quickly he gets through the game. I guess there's like speedrun tactics to like speedrun the game or whatever. It all seems very crazy. But yeah, I think I also beat the King Slime the other day as well. So the goal is to fight the Queen Bee next. And then after that, Skelly Man. Hold on. My throat's very dry. Yeah, he was doing crazy shit. He was like on a mine rail, on a mine cart, because then it removes knockback. And then he was teleporting back and forth using a weapon that apparently scales off of your speed to get maximum damage on the enemies he was fighting. And I was like, okay, I'm good. This is this is a little too much for me. I have no clue what's going on. It is a little bit different. You do need to prepare a lot more if you're doing it in expert mode. Potions are, I mean, I think I did the opposite. I think I like didn't play it in normal mode and only played it in expert mode. But the cool thing about expert mode is that when you kill a boss, it drops like specific loot or like special loot. Oh wait, do I have a front view of the shoe? I don't think I do. Do I? I guess I'm gonna have to use her front view. Which, do I have a better front view? Let me see. I guess I have this one. So yeah, it adds a little bit of that. The enemies, I think, hit harder, and they might have more health. But so far, so good. You have to, I guess, play a bit safer. A bit closer to the chest. With how tough some enemies can be. So yeah, I need to make it sag at the back here, but I also need to like make it sag at the front too. There's some visible sagging, specifically around where the, what's it called? Where the bend point is. How should I go about doing this? Huh. But yeah, cool stuff. Cool stuff. Very cool stuff. I also did see that you worked on your overlay a bit. You added like an almonds redeem. Should I make it thinner too? Maybe. Okay, wait. I need to work on this first. Actually, what am I doing? Keep on distracting myself with useless. Not useless, but like questions that I can answer later. I need to focus on this first. Whoops. Yeah, I never actually asked how like your overlay works. Because what is it? Some people use like water dough, because that's like a sort of like VTubing-esque type application or whatever. Ah, okay. What it was really cool. It has a lot of that Twitch integration stuff already like pre-built inside. Makes it way easier to use. BH. And the blueprint system's actually pretty good too. Not bad. Not bad. I like it a lot. It gives the users a lot of freedom to do as they please. I guess after adding the loop cuts, I didn't actually like take the time to what's it called? To shape the boot, shape the top part. Yeah. I'm gonna see how much I can make this sag. Huh. Cause yeah, I was planning on using water dough, but what is it? My little goblin character doesn't really have a very humanoid-esque type of setup. I think I did try to give him one, but it didn't really work out too well. Because what is it? The entire top part of the mouth technically is like the top part of the head. So if I set that up as the head, it sort of behaves a bit weirdly. Oh shit, I only did it on one side. Ooh. I guess for some reason in my mind I was like, the mirror modifier is applied. It is not. It very much is not applied. But I guess I could copy if I use the X-ray. I could try to copy it a little bit. Huh? Yeah, it's fine. I've changed up the way I'm doing my overlay now. Cause what is it? I'm making it using Godot, which is like a game engine. which is maybe like not the best way to do it because it's like way more complicated to set up. But I'm enjoying it. It's pretty fun to learn and figure it out. Wait, oops. But yeah, it messed up. I don't know what happened today. It's really weird. I guess somehow it didn't connect to Twitch because the chats aren't being read. And yeah, it's been acting weird recently though. I need to like go ahead and fix it. What is it? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Cause oh wait, is this the same? Oh wait, what? Oh. Oops. Because tomorrow I'm doing my first ever Godot stream where I'm gonna stream me working on it instead of doing Blender for tomorrow. So hopefully that goes well. I wouldn't say I'm an expert, but oh wait, oops. Yeah, I have played around a bit with the Waterdough blueprint system. Because what is it? I made a blueprint for the Enna model once I made that. Because what is it? Her toggles are a bit complicated with all the different versions of her. I had to do that. And I also have played before with the what is it, the throw feature. It's really good. That's why I was like, maybe I should use this. Cause like you can do a lot with it seems. And I've seen so many people what is it? There was this one thing that someone did. I forgot what their name was. I think it's like their Twitter is like Feral Cat or something. They did this thing where you could upload a PNG. Yeah, feline entity. Oh, you know them. They did this thing a while ago where you could upload a PNG and it changes the texture of the character. I have no clue how they set it up, but that did pique my interest. That was like really cool. Really cool thing to do. Yeah, it was a while back. I don't remember when they posted about it, or if they ever like released it as like a plugin. But yeah, what is it? I was looking towards them when it came to like inspiration on things to add to the Waterdough, because they they definitely know a lot more than I do about how to work it. And I think they make plugins for it as well. I wonder what they're doing now, actually. I low-key want to look it up. Look up their Twitter to see what they're posting. Let's see. Because they don't show up on my free page anymore, but it's probably because I'm not following them. Line. Hmm. Oh yeah, here they are. It took me a second. Oh, the video mod is actually really cool too. When was this posted? June. Part of me, I haven't really done a model that is like animal-like in nature, so I don't know how they do their animal models with the hair stuff. I guess most of the characters that I do are human, so I guess it makes sense that I haven't done anything with that yet. Hmm. It sure is. Even when it's not on the head, and instead it's on the body, it's still just as difficult. I should honestly follow them. There's a lot of good inspiration. On this too, what is it called? Pixel Composer. There's too many good 3D modelers out there. You have to you have to stop admiring them at some point, because you gotta work on your own stuff. Oh wait, do I wanna? No, yeah, hold on. Yeah, that's how I show my interest. Oops. Oh, wait, oops. Yeah, I'm gonna thin this down a little bit. I think it's a little bit too thick. Wait, let me bring her body back. I want to make sure that I'm not like crushing her leg. I'm pretty sure I'm not. The opening is quite big. I still want it to flare out though, because I think that looks nice. And it looks like it's doing that a little bit. Just a little bit less flared out. Alright, I still feel like I need to do more when it comes to this sag. But I think the idea is there. It's getting there. So I think I might move on to working on something else. What am I saying? Does the shoe need anything else? Like, maybe I can... At the moment, this top bit is, like, very uniform. I can maybe play around with... I don't know, fucking around with the positioning a little bit. So it's not, like, so perfect. Oh wait, oops. Forgot I disabled the mirror modifier. Oh, that's right. I could work on the shoelaces. Now the shoelaces, I might want to like put bones in them, perchance, so that they could like move around. Specifically, the shoelaces that are hanging off, since she doesn't tie her shoes for some reason. I guess they're not like long enough to like trip her over. But usually, you know what? Actually, usually when it comes to like, what's it called? Really, really tall boots, the shoelaces are usually quite long. I've noticed. I don't know. Maybe she got some really ultra short shoelaces. The equivalent of running around with scissors. Alright, how many does she have? She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 loops. I'm trying to think. Hold on. I'm trying to think if I could add these loops with some sort of like geometry node. I think I did this before with the rail cart. Hold on. Let's try it out. Is this it? No, that's not it. They really are. The only reason why I'm suggesting is because I've done something similar. Otherwise, I wouldn't even try. TBH. So I guess we're gonna try it out and see how it goes. I'm gonna load up the blend file that I've done it on, so I could use that as a guide. Can I space out? I don't think I can I? Bars. Segments. Smooth? No. Okay. Never mind. I do feel like there should be like tools. I don't know if you guys know this. Should be tools to like, similar how there's like tools for vertices. I want to be able to like space out the points in a curve the same way I'm able to space out the points in a line. I don't know if something like that exists. Instead of loop tools, curve tools. Wait, hold on. Let me load this up. Where do I even have this stored? Hmm. Oh, sorry. I'm spacing out like, you know how like the points on a curve? I want to be able to space them out like you're able to space out vertices in a line using the loop tools. I wonder if there's a, I don't know if it's like, maybe I don't know the right sort of whatever. What am I trying to say? Or if there's like a plugin that does it automatically. Yeah, the right technique to space them out. Mm, wait, what am I doing? Hmm. I don't remember where I saved this. Was it here maybe? No. Mm, yeah, maybe I did try to smooth it. Hold on. But maybe I need to like give it more smooth. Oh wait, there's nothing pops up when I hit smooth. Never mind then. Cause yeah, I'm trying to space out the vertices like you would space out a vertex using loop tools. All right, what? Uh, yeah, I can't remember where I saved this. Maybe I worked on this before. I lost all my files. Question mark. So it might be non-existent at this point. Maybe I lost it. Oh well. All right. Nice. You both had the same idea. I mean, I don't need it right now, but I guess it was just a thought that I had. But I am gonna play around with geometry nodes. Speaking of geometry nodes, for a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe this is gonna take longer because I lost, I think, the blend file that I was gonna use as a reference. I don't remember where I saved it. Or maybe I lost it honestly when I wiped my C drive. Hold on. Well, maybe it'd be better to do it on hand, or maybe Or I think. Hold on. Wait, what did I do? Oops! I just deleted the music. My bad. I was a bit eager to get it out of my face. I think I have it saved too. Let's see. The hell? Oh. Okay, I think. I think I found what I'm looking for. Alright. We'll try it out. And if it doesn't work, then whatever. Oh, I'm trying to make the what's it called? I'm trying to make the shoelaces using geometry nodes. I was trying to follow what I did before with the railway track, but I feel like I think I've lost that blend file. I don't know what happened to it. Oh wait, I think I did lose it actually, because if I restarted my C drive, I think the blend file was in my downloads folder, and so that would have been wiped out. So I lost like all the work that I did on the geometry nodes there. But what is it? It was very similar to another geometry node thing that I have. That I'm using as a as a reference. whoops. Let me reset that. Because what is it? I'm gonna make the shoelaces out of a curve. Not out of a curve, what? Out of a plane. Because I feel like I don't have to... I don't have to add too much detail to the shoelaces. Seems kind of like a waste of geometry if I do. Wait, what happened to the curve I had? What the hell? Oh wait, there it is. Oh, that's right, okay. Okay, that's... Oh wait, I think I need to apply the scale. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Ah, okay. So I move that. Ah, okay. What does this do again? Oh. And then, yeah, okay. I do only want 10. So what is it? She only has 10. It's not all the way to the top. It ends a little bit sooner. So I should bring this down. I think it ends like here. Or maybe here. Let's see there. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. It does have like a count. And yeah, it looks like it didn't change anything by switching it off or replacing it. Oh, okay, yeah. Actually, hold on. Would it be a better idea to... Wait, no, that wouldn't work. Okay, never mind. Ooh. Alright, I can work with this. It's not the best, but yeah, I can work with this. Apply and okay, maybe not. Oh, that didn't work either. Let's say apply sugar. Oh, compared to a curve to mesh, it all goes away. Did I already do that though? Oh no, I didn't. Maybe that's not it. Maybe. Was it use curve to point? No, it's tangent to align rotation to vector. No, then plug that to instance on points. Curve to points. Tangent to align rotation. No. Align rotation to vector. Oops. Oh yeah, this one. Maybe I misspelled it wrong. Lol. Instance on point. Okay. Yeah, oh wait, you probably can't see it there. It was a bit too close. Too close together. Oh, whoops, that's not right. Doesn't do anything. On rotating view node, you could use rotate node on purple line. No, that's not it. Rotation. Rotation. That could work. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, that goes that way. Okay. That is the right way. Oops. Yeah, I can work with this. Well, I don't know if I can. Ah, there we go. Okay. I do need to thin them out a bit. And I kind of wanted to add more loops here to thicken them out a bit. Maybe I should do that before I... Hold on. Have to do it over and over again. All right. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for the help on the geometry node stuff. Because what is it? I definitely don't know my stuff when it comes to that. And what is it? Since I lost the thing that I did previously with the rails, it's probably gonna take me a while to figure this out. Yeah, it's fine. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Okay, whoops. Pen shapes. Cause yeah, I'd have to work a bit differently, right? Cause my character can't really mouth out the vowels with the way it opens its mouth. Maybe I'll add more loop cuts actually. Maybe like a couple more. I could really get this right. Yeah. I guess I wonder how the what's it called? I have to look into it. But you know how like when you move it to Unity, you have to like assign the bones. Like what is it? I think it needs like a head bone. I guess technically I could have a head bone that doesn't control anything. Or it doesn't have like its weight on anything. A dummy head. A dummy bone head. Yeah, that might be the best way to do it. Whoops. So what is it? I don't really have to like use too much geometry. For the shoelaces, since they don't really have much detail to them. I think people make things like chains the same way as well, or like necklaces. They just like texture on the detail and don't really care too much about I guess trying to make it with geometry. It's a bit different, obviously. A little different, same concept though. What is it? But yeah, I appreciate the suggestion on that fix. Cause what is it? At the moment, I'm no longer planning on using water dough, but that still might be helpful when it comes to uh, bringing the model into Godot, because I think it faces the same issue that it would have when it came to moving it to Autodo. That could actually, you know what? That could actually help me cheat the system a little bit. Because what is it? I talked a bit of it. Wow, what am I saying? I talked a bit about it a while ago. Like, I might need to create a custom bone map for Godot for my little goblin character. But if I just change the rig to sort of fake humanoid, so it has everything that the humanoid would have, but the parts that I don't intend on being weighted are just like not weighted at all. That might still work. I'm gonna try that out. And make sure you can handle any rig. Any, really? Don't you have to like set it up first though? Like in Unity? Then again, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it works. TBH. Yeah, but I guess I assumed you still have to, you know, you still have to set up the bone mappings for it. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I guess I don't need this anymore. How do I want to do this? Because, like, what is it? If this area is going to bend a whole bunch, I want to make sure that the shoelace isn't, like, between points, if I could help it, because it might be weird to rig later on. I might move it up a little bit. I don't know how I feel about the spacing of the shoelaces. I might need to fuck around with that a little bit. I literally have my nodes component on into Brilliant State Machine. Blend between two animations and blend between four. Oops. Yeah, I guess I have to do it first. I have to, what's it called? I have to try to implement it with what I have. What time is it? Okay. I can kind of see where it connects from inside. I might have to push this bit here deeper or into it. Actually, it's like such a like a minute detail that it might not even matter. What are the chances that people will see this? I'd say probably slim to none. He thinks. What are the chances? Water. Speaking of water, let me take a drink. Because what is it? Where are you making your game again, Broly? Are you using Unreal Engine? I don't remember if I asked last time. Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait, oops, I think I did this wrong. Oh, a mech game. Mecha. And what game engine are you making it in? If you don't mind me asking. Unreal Engine. Yeah, I guess we'll see tomorrow how Unreal Engine compares to Godot. Alright, anyway, I don't know how much more time I have left for today, because like I said, I do have to end it a bit earlier today than usual, than I would like. So just in case I have to end it abruptly. Oh yeah, let me see. Where's Discord? Just in case I have to end it early. Oh, let me check. Have I been approved by TikTok? Under review. Okay, no, not yet. So what is it? Like I said, I'm trying to be able to multi-stream to TikTok. So far, I have not been accepted, but maybe we'll find out tomorrow that I have or haven't. Because like I said, if I'm not accepted, then I guess I need to put more of an effort into uploading so that I can get accepted at some point. But yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. Discord. What the hell? I got immediately distracted. Tomorrow I am going to be doing, let me see. Oops. Started immediately playing. I'm gonna be doing my first Godot stream where I'll be working on the overlay on stream for as long as I feel like I should. You know, we're gonna, like I said, if I can fix the issues that I currently have with it, then we'll work on something else. Maybe we'll look into the animation tree. I'm looking at making behavior for like potential NPC like things, potential NPC like movement. We'll see, basically. And you know, if all else fails, we could always just fall back to the basics, to the regular old Blender. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I like the movement so far of the, what's it called? Of the mech. It looks good. But yeah, so far so good. Good luck with that. It's probably gonna be pretty hard to like. I feel like the one of the main issues would be like making sure that the world isn't like, it doesn't feel empty, you know? Because what is it? A lot of open worlds have that issue where just like the world just feels empty, or like there's not much to do in it. Because wasn't there like a Sonic game that was open world as well? Although I hear, I don't know the consensus behind that game, if it was good or not. Yeah, and so far I think you're doing a pretty good job. It looks pretty good. I guess I was just thinking ahead to the open world aspect of it. And the fact that you're also in a mech does change things a little bit, because mechs are pretty fast and pretty big too. But you could get out of it, as I saw. So, this is, you know, I don't think. Oops, didn't mean to hit my microphone. I don't think, have I seen an open world mech game? I mean, like, there's that like one farming game, but I don't think the movement is the same as the one that you're doing. You're just very like, what was that game called again? By FromSoft? I don't remember. But it's very much like that. Or, I guess, like, wasn't there like a multiplayer game that came out recently that is mech-based? Like Mecha Break, I think it's called. I think I played that one a little bit. But ever since it came out, I haven't actually touched it. I think it's competitive PvP, which is most likely why I haven't touched it. I'm good. Fighting with my pen, that's the closest thing to steal, and it's what they want to steal. There's value in the word, gotta figure out the real. Anthem. I don't think it was Anthem. I think Anthem was a different one. It's funny, right? I'm still numb to the trauma. I couldn't tell if my joy was out of love or what would haunt me when I needed me a hug. That's the realest. Yeah, it's the closest thing to feeling. Yeah, it's the only thing revealing. Trying to get me closer to the Lord, cause maybe he can open up some doors while these words get to show you all my flaws. There's poetry in pain, blessing in the chain, pictures I could paint. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to branch out to multi-streaming, and I'm excited to continue working on the overlay. I honestly don't know what happened today with the overlay. It's so weird. It must have not connected to Twitch somehow. Yeah, I don't know. Weird. Weird. Like I've been Wario too. Oh really? I wonder, I guess, yeah. I don't know how Ordo handles that sort of thing. But at the moment, I don't have a way to sort of restart the connection. Oh, I mean, I guess I could, like, restart the, what's it called, the overlay .exe file, but currently, like, my... I talked about this a bit a while ago, where it's like... Whenever I launch the overlay, I have to wait, like, a few minutes, because for some reason the mic isn't immediately picked up. That they give it a second so that I could actually start working. There's probably I could probably try to fix that tomorrow. It's like these little things where I'm like, yeah, technically it works, so I'm not gonna fix it. It just requires me to like sort of start the overlay a little bit earlier, so that by the time I show it off, it's working as intended. Maybe that's it. I think it's mostly to save on what's it called, on vertex count. Not that not that I'm like struggling at the moment with the amount of vertices that I'm using, but I mean it's such a small part of the shoe that it doesn't really need that much detail, you know. And what is it? I tried using a curve with someone else's shoes like a while back, and I don't know. It was quite messy. Too many points for like not that appealing look. TBH. And what is it? I'm gonna do the same for the laces that I'm inevitably going to add some what's it called? Should I make the laces go T-pose as well? That'd be so funny, actually. Probably not. Because that's what is it? If you, I think, for people who make animal-like models, I think for like the tails, they make them stick out straight out. Or at least that's what I did with the Medusa. Because she has that like, what's it called? She had that like tail thing, that tail arrow that I just like stuck out. Yeah. And it's like the shoe. Like people aren't really looking at her shoe all that much, you know? They're looking at like, wait, oops, oh yeah. They're looking at like her face, the hair, the body. I mean, I'm going to be looking at the shoe because I'm working on it, but most people don't really care about that sort of detail. Oh, wait, let me hide her head and hair. They're kind of getting in the way. Oop.
I try to remember, but when everything is coming back to me, I feel as if my memory is paralyzed.
What is the last thing you can remember?
Yeah, how far do they go? Because what is it? In this angle, they only go down from like here, but in this angle, I guess maybe they're like... It's like a perspective thing where they're like... They appear longer because they're like stretched out like that. I don't know. Anyway. I'm gonna make them like this long, I think.
Go on.
But what is it? If I do plan on making these like riggable, then I'm gonna have to like set up a like restrictions or bone restrictions. Don't bone. I feel like I've already asked this before, but don't bone restrictions like carry over from like Blender to Unity? I feel like I already asked this question, and I feel like it's already been answered. How many loop cuts should I put? 10?
Oh, wait a minute.
Motion constraints don't. Okay, never mind then. Alright, there we go. And I could tie those to a rig and play around with them later on. Alright. I think, for the most part, the shoe's in a good spot. I still feel like I need to like play around a bit with this entire bit here. I need to like maybe add some more loop cuts or like play around with like messing it up a bit so it's not like perfectly flat or perfectly straight, because obviously that wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, you can export animations though or add constraints in Unity. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to work on adding them in Unity. Is it easier to add constraints using Magica Cloth? I know that you have it. Because what is it? I don't know if the method that I've been adding constraints with when it comes to I guess how it's like normally done. If it's like any good. Magic Cloth is amazing. Maybe I should get it. Oh shit. But only has colliders in physics. I guess that's, I mean, yeah, I don't really want it for anything else. I want the physics and I want the colliders. Oh, yeah, that's right. It doesn't work for VR chat. So I'd still have to set it up if I want to bring this over to VR chat. Or I could just, nah, never mind. Let's say it, or I could just not give a shit and just make it so that the shoelaces clip through the shoe. But I don't think I could do that. Maybe I should actually, like, bring them out a bit so they're not so close to the shoe. Because I feel like it'd be kind of hard to add constraints if they're like this close, or maybe it'd be fine. I don't know. Anyway, it's not considered optimal enough. I guess I could see that. I'm not too sure like how complicated Magic Cloth gets with its constraints and its physics. But anyway, I do need to go now. So yeah, tomorrow, Godot, maybe Blender if I run out of things to do. We'll try to multi-stream at some point. Have I been accepted yet? Let's check. No, it's still under review. That's better than being rejected. So yeah, have a good rest of your evening, rest of your day. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for watching. Thanks for the raid. So yeah. Good luck with your character. Good luck with your game and all that jazz. But yeah. Have a good one. I'm gonna go now. So see you guys. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye.